It's a known fact that Jimin wears many rings. And if you look closely enough, more oftentimes than not, he wears these rings on the same fingers. And that's not just by coincidence. It's because he believes that the placement of these rings can have a positive effect on his life. Now it's time for the fun part. In this segment of the video, I'll be telling you what a ring actually entails about your life and what kind of fortunes it can bring upon your career and your love life. Couple rings is a large part of Korean dating culture, and ring placement may have a different meaning depending on the finger. From couple tees, to couple shoes, to couple rings, couple culture in South Korea is enormous. Wearing a ring on your finger has different meanings for your love life and even your career. Korean netizens have revealed the symbolism of a ring on each finger and listed out a guide to proper ring etiquette. A ring worn on the middle finger can show that you are craving success. It's most commonly worn for people who wish to have success as a good luck charm. A ring on the index finger represents friendship. A ring on your left pinky finger represents opportunity or change. Wearing a pinky ring on that will remind you to be open to new beginnings and fresh opportunities. The ring finger is clearly a symbol of love. In Korea, the significance of wearing a ring on the fourth finger is said to remain the same regardless of which hand it is on. A ring on the ring finger is a sign of commitment and a public statement. This begins the next part of my theory. Jimin didn't start wearing a ring on his ring finger till somewhere in the middle of the run era. Anytime before that, you won't see him wearing a ring on his ring finger. This could give us different conclusions, some that many ARMY already have. Something between Jikook and Jimin started happening around this time. Maybe they started dating. Maybe their friendship went a little bit further than friends. Because during the run era and after, Jimin has been seen wearing a ring on his ring finger many times before. During every era, he's always had it on. Now, I'm not saying he has it on at all times, but he has had it on at least a few times during these eras. Whereas in previous eras, he hadn't worn it at all on that finger. He began wearing it during these eras because something happened and he wanted to show his commitment to the relationship that him and Jikook are in. Now, Jikook, on the other hand, isn't really a hand accessory type person. If he does wear rings, which is rarely, it's usually on his index finger. And due to his lack of wearing rings, I don't think he has a specific reason to wear rings other than to be stylish. That's why what I'll bring up in the next segment of this video is crucial. So, I found a blog where a native of America fell in love with a Korean male. He explained to her what couple rings meant and just how important they were in establishing a relationship in that you're dating. A ring means you're officially a couple. You can get couple rings whenever, but the 100-day mark is when many couples decide to take the leap and get one. This means that Jikook may have became a couple 100 days before the fourth muster, and they wore these couple rings just to set their relationship and status into stone. Couple rings are a declaration of love to the world. It means you have a significant other, and rings are a flashy way to be like, this is mine. In the West, a ring on your special left finger means engagement or marriage, but in Korea, it's hard to tell if the couple is dating or married. I notice many older couples don't wear wedding bands, and the younger couples wear rings. Now, I'll bring up again how Jikook doesn't usually wear hand accessories, and yet he's wearing an identical ring to Jimin's on his left ring finger. This is no coincidence, and it's not just for style or fashion. This was planned. Jikook and Jimin were pretty flirty on this day, but then again, when are they not when they're around each other? They both flaunt their rings happily and proudly. And to me, that's so cute. Even Taeyeon thought it was necessary to mention the rings on their fingers.
한번 작은 손으로 한번 멈춰볼까요?
반지 꼈잖아요. 안 돼요.
한번 작은 손으로 한번 멈춰볼까요?
반지 꼈잖아요. 안 돼요.
Another article states that a Korean couple ring is pretty much there to show off, boast, and make sure everyone knows that you are in a lovey-dovey, cute, and cuddly relationship. Traditionally, a couple ring is presented on the 100th day, we read this again, after the couple has been dating to show commitment and respect for the other person in the relationship. What do you think about this theory? Do you feel like Jungkook and Jimin could really be in a relationship? Do you think these were actually couple rings and this was their 100th day celebration? Tell me in the comments below, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you, and see you in the next video.